Peace, everybody. It's your boy. Let's talk. We back with another video. All right, man. So let's dive right into this video. So, title of this video is called "A Lack of Manners Can Cost You Everything." Now, why did I say that? Why did I title this video? Why are we having this discussion? Well, because it's simple. I believe that a lack of manners can cost you everything. It's plainly that simple. But let's dive deep into it. Let's because they say the devil is in the details, right? And I'm all about the details. So let's talk about it. So what do I mean about a lack of manners can cost you everything? Well, just think about it. No one really likes a rude person anyway. Like that's something that we're taught as a child from our adolescent stage. Growing up, whoever raised us, whether it be our mother, our father, grandparents, uncles, aunts, cousins, people, whatever, we've always, for the most part anyway, most of us always been told, be respectful, be kind, be good. That's something that is supposed to be bestowed upon us as children. Somewhere along the line, you know, as we grow up, we choose to be defiant or we choose to listen. And then we get the results. Some of us who choose to be defiant, we get those type of negative results. And then others who choose to listen, they get, the positive results. Now, that's not the goals. Say it's 100% instance on everything because sometimes people who have lack of manners still get positive results, and sometimes people who have positive manners get negative results. So, you know, there's a give and take on both sides. But generally speaking, for the most part, kindness, an act of kindness, compassion, having a heart, empathy, sympathy, that stuff goes a long way. It is longevity is what I'm trying to say. For those who've been around on this channel for a while, know that I'm a former professional boxer. That's what I do. I'm a trained fighter. I used to fight professionally, and I still train here and there or whatever. And I, I'm bringing it up because one thing my coach used to always tell us is you got to move, you got to bob and weave, because when you stick and move and you box smart, then there's longevity in the sport versus someone who just like to bang and go back and forth with someone. Yeah, it's entertaining. Yeah, it's a spectacle, but in the end, it does bad for you. Like brain damage, takes a toll on your body, getting bruised. Like no one is meant to be hit upside the head to begin with. So just the fact that you just want to bang, just to put on the show or get someone out of there, like I said, is entertaining, but it's not smart because there is life after boxing. And I use that analogy because what I've been taught is that boxing, it transcends just life experience in general. And it goes into hand in hand with this conversation because you want longevity. Let's keep it real. When people are nice, most times people want to do things for them versus disrespect. Like it's common sense, and it's weird that I feel like I'm making this video because I I believe that it's proven because it seems like we have an abundance of people who just don't understand that lack of manners can cost you everything, and an act of kindness can goes a long way. We have so many people in this world who just blatantly ignorant and disrespectful, and for what reason, to what end? Like none of this stuff gets you anywhere in the long run, longevity. And this is the whole point of this conversation. See, we go back full circle, and I believe that the reason why we have all this stuff because we just have an absence of God in people's lives. A lot of people today don't really talk about God, about Christ, read the Bible, the Quran, whatever it is, spiritual. If you believe in a higher power, People like to claim spirituality, but that's it. They don't claim no God, no anything. It's just spiritual. When in reality, that's sort of blasphemy. May not be sort of. It just might be just be plain blasphemy, because you can't talk spirituality and talk about like love and compassions and spirits and beyond oneself without mentioning God, because God is that universal being who binds all of us and everything, every atom, every essence, material form, spiritual form, whatever it is you want to call it. None of this stuff happens without the presence of God Almighty. So I think that's one thing right there that a lot of people are missing. And you can be a kind person and nice, but when you have an absence of God, then you can easily turn from kind to wicked, because you have no barrier. You have nothing to stop you. You have nothing to hold you back and say, all right, if I go this route, then it's going to lead me to damnation, or it's going to lead me down a path that I probably never be able to come back from or regret. That's the reason why we have all this stuff. So, like, for me, it's just not about being just nice and kind and just being spiritual. It's about the whole thing. You need God in your life, and a lot of people don't have God. And I think when you really break it down to it, it's probably like the major thing. There can be other factors, but all those other factors still will fall into the category of an absence of God in people's lives. So that's why I bring it back to this. And this conversation might be getting a little too, you know, spiritual in a sense for some people. But, I'm in a space right now where I absolutely don't care about who don't like it, because I'm not gonna dim my light and hold my tongue on my love for God and what I know what God can do just for the comfort of others. Like, that's not something that I'm not willing to do. I'm not willing to sacrifice that or anything for anyone. So, if you don't like it, that's shame on you. But I just believe that if we all just talk to God, then we can be better people, and we can have more compassion, more kindness, more empathy, which will lead us into better positions in life. And that's really all it takes to be better, to move forward. For people to help, to want to help you, it's just have an act of kindness. Just have some empathy and compassion. Like, there's no need when you see stuff out and about, you see someone being done wrong. First thing you do is pull out a phone and want to start recording. No, help that person. If you're gonna pull out the phone and call 911. Like, why are you putting your phone on record? That is the dumbest thing that people have been doing these last few years with this whole social media stuff and these camera phones. It's just, I don't know. Like, I used to always say this stuff. I just feel like I've been born in the wrong time. Either 40 years too late or 40 years too soon, because I just don't belong in this generation. It's just all wrong for me. But I'm just hoping that, this little rant that I just did, maybe someone got something from it and they can apply it to them lives, and maybe they can use it to become a better version of themselves. So, that's all I got to say in this video. Just be a little bit more compassionate. I don't want to tell you just to be a sucker, but just have compassion, have a little bit more empathy and love, and you can see that it would take you a long way. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. Make sure I hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.